Hello everybody, I'm here with a scrapbook process video to share with you, and this one I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on. I am stencil blending. That's what I call it, although to be fair, I don't think I do a lot of blending. I think it's just stenciling. I have no idea where the stencil's from. It looks like it could be like a Simple Stories or an Echo Park stencil maybe. One of those ones that are square. And I'm just moving it across the page and blending some navy blue ink. I'm using Tailored Expressions brush. I have the set of the colored handled brushes, and I'm being really careful not to get like the outline of the square on my page, just because I don't want that harsh line, and I might get it in a couple spots. I don't remember. I made this layout back in January, so I mean it was a long time ago. And I think I'm using sapphire ink from Close to My Heart. And I know for this layout I'm doing 2 4x6 photos positioned landscape on the page. I had to think about what that word was. Landscape. I think the hardest part about this process is lining the stencil back up so I get a continuous line across the page. Oh, and this was during a crop, so I'm catching up on comments and, you know, commenting myself. Yeah, it was fun. So this was probably a challenge. I don't know what the challenge was. This was back in January. I likely wouldn't tell you even if I did remember, because this was part of a weekend that I paid for. So yeah, I am scrapbooking pictures of the beach. That's why I chose this like swirly wave stencil. Oh, I think I'm just cleaning off my brush with excess ink that was on it. That part's going to be covered up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm using Bluebell ink. Wow, that ink is a lot darker than I thought it was. Just taking a drink there. And I have ice cubes in my cup, so I didn't want it to clink and rattle while you were listening. I honestly and truly don't remember what I do on this layout. I just noticed you can see the reflection of my light on the mat there. This is the light fixtures in the house are all the ones that came with it. We haven't changed any out yet. We plan to, we just haven't. We moved in and then we almost immediately went on lockdown. So, and like complete stay at home lockdown. So we haven't really done anything to our house. We had the floor changed, all new flooring put in before we moved in, before any of our things were moved in and stuff like that. So we didn't have to rearrange the entirety of the house. And yeah, we have plans. We're renovating the kitchen this summer. And eventually we will be renovating both the bathrooms in our house, as well as updating various things like windows, furnace, air conditioner, etc., etc. The house was owned by an elderly couple, and they didn't do anything to upgrade, to like keep the house up to date. I'm not really sure what's going on with my lighting right now. My only guess is that I was trying to get rid of the glare on the photos, and I made it super dark. So I will attempt to fix that lighting and make it brighter for you before this video goes live, because right now for me, without any extra video editing, it is pretty dark. So for this layout, I'm just putting bands of color on the page. Apparently, I really don't remember what I did for this layout, but I hope I don't leave it like that with that tiny little stripe of the stenciling showing through. Oh, I'm gonna border punch now. Oh, I must have turned off my desk lamp. That's why it looks really dark. I filmed all these while I didn't have any lights. I had a lighting issue. My light basically caught on fire, and I contacted the company and they asked me what model it was, and I never heard back from them. So I don't know if it's a known problem or what, but apparently they didn't think that it was a problem because they just didn't get back to me. Oh, see, look, I did all the stenciling on the top there and I'm going to cover it all up. What do you know? It's fine. That's fine. Oh, there was a tiny paper and photos, and nothing ever measures the same, does it? Like, even if you're using pattern papers, some pattern papers are exactly 12 inches, some are smaller, some are bigger. I don't understand, and I have no idea what's happening with the lighting in this video. I will do my very best to fix it before this goes onto YouTube for you all to watch. Yeah. Apparently I wanted to use my border punches this day. I do use the large scallop border punch quite often. It's definitely my favorite border punch. But yeah, I use it the most frequently. I tried to be really quiet drinking my water. I think the ice cubes are almost all melted now. There's just a few left in there. But yeah, so I guess this day I wanted to use my border punches because I'm using 1, 2, 3 different border punches on this layout. One is the scalloped border punch. One is a it's like the double embossed scallop border punch or something like that. It's the really big scallop punch. Apparently I thought I would put some Nuvo shimmer. What are those called? Are they liquid pearls? No, that was the tonic one. The drops. I don't know what they call them. I think, are they just called Nuvo drops? There's one on my desk, but I can't see it. I can just see the Nuvo part of it. I can't see the rest of it. Some of them are like shimmery, and some of them are like clear with a tint of color, and some of them are pearl, and some of them have like big chunks of glitter in them. But that actually looks really nice. I like how that looks on the edge of that border, that punched piece there. Something different. I'll have to remember that if I ever wish to do so again in the future. It looks really nice. Sorry, I'm actually watching the video. I apologize. I should have watched it before I started talking. Then I wouldn't be just like, oh, what am I doing? What's happening next? What's going on? Yeah, I'm watching it as you guys watch it too. These are viewfinders from Nicole Jones. I purchased these ones from her online store. I think I was deciding where I wanted to put the title, and it probably would depend on what color of letter stickers that I wanted to use. Oh, look, we're doing everything on this layout. We're doing stamping, we did ink stenciling, we used Nuvo shimmer drops on the edge of a border punch. Oh, we're doing so much on this layout. It's so fun. I don't remember doing this at all. Like, it is March. I made this in January, so, you know. It's been a while. I'm lucky if I remember what I did yesterday. I think that comes from, not doing much. I mean, I don't go to stores, I don't go visiting people, I don't go to like classes or anything anymore. I mean, I used to go to boot camp class 3 times a week. And I went to dog training, and I would, so much stuff that I would do. And now I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what I did yesterday. Probably because it was nothing. That's likely what the answer is, nothing. So these pictures are of St. Andrews Beach in St. Andrews, Scotland. I think I was trying to spell Andrews backwards. I was struggling. I think this might have been the last layout that I was making for this this crop. So, I mean, this is like the end of the crop, and I was tired, and yeah, no, don't put it there. Don't put it there. I hope I move that. Oh, good, I do. It didn't look very good up at the top, did it? I do that. When I'm watching people scrapbook, I will sit and watch the video and be like, no, don't do that. Change that. Use a different color. Like, they can hear me and the video is live. Oh, goodness. Well, I have to talk to somebody. I mean, if I didn't talk to, my husband's here, and I talk to the dogs. The dogs don't listen to me, but I talk to them. We have, currently she's 11 weeks old, a golden retriever puppy. So I'm in the process of training her. I mean, she knows like sit. That's basically the only thing she knows on command. I'm in the process of training her. So I talk to her all the time. And I'm like, Flora, sit. Flora, down. Flora, stop biting your brothers. All day. Actually, this week we're just, we're trying to get her used to being away from us more and in her crate more, because with Fergus, we ran into the problem that he was just with us all the time. We played with him all the time. He slept out on dog beds. He was with us. Like, we were just always with him because we were in lockdown. And so when he was a puppy, I mean, we got him in August, and then that February is when we were all put in lockdown. So, or March, sorry. I guess it started in February, but we weren't actually in lockdown until March. So, I mean, like, his whole life, basically, he's been in lockdown. And now we have Flora, so we're like, okay, this is what we did not so good last time. This is what I think we should do differently with this puppy. Because, we realized that we made some mistakes, and we don't want to repeat them with our newest little member of the family. So, yeah, we're working on it. She's a good puppy. She learns fairly well. I would just really like if she would stop randomly being in the house, because she does know to go outside, but she'll just stop and pee. There's no, sometimes she stops and she thinks about it and runs to the door. Other times she just stops and pees. So we're working on it. So that also being in her crate more will help with that too. But she's a cute little thing. You'll definitely see layouts of her. I have pictures printed and ready to go. I just haven't made them into layouts yet. So there will be layouts of Flora that are coming, including one with her name, which is Flora. She is named after, I will tell this story more when I do my first layout about her, but she's named after Flora MacDonald, the Scottish, I don't know, activist, I guess. Not really sure if she was an activist, but she was the lady who helped Bonnie Prince Charlie escape after the failure of the Jacobite Revolution, the Battle of Culloden. So, Flora MacDonald had quite a life, but I can discuss more about her when I do my layout about Flora's name. So I have 2 golden retrievers, Fergus and Flora. And then I have another dog, and his name is Alfie. So I have very Scottish dogs. The 2 golden retrievers, they are purebred golden retriever. And then I have a little mixed breed. And he's just the cutest little guy. And he has so much personality. He's the little king around here. He's getting a haircut today, which will be nice. He hasn't had a haircut for almost a year. So he's scruffy looking. Anyways, thank you for listening to me ramble on about my dogs for like a minute and a half. I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.